Hello YouTube, I am ThePokeist, and today I have a countdown for my top 10 favorite Pokemon, basically of all time. Just remember that this list is 100% opinionated, which means it is my opinions, obviously. But if you have your own opinion, please share it in the comment sections below, and let's get right into my top 10. Starting us off this week in the honorable mention slot is Giratina. I'm not going to say anything special about him. I'm not going to go into any detail why I like him so much, but basically in a short summary, he's a badass. He's an amazing legendary. He looks really cool. Gen 4 is awesome. He's a great legendary from there. Nothing, just plain and simple. But yeah, he gets my honorable mention. He didn't quite make the cut, and you'll see who number 10 is in a sec. Let's start the countdown right now. Coming in at number 10 is Charizard. Was there any doubt? Let's be honest. Come on. Charizard is OG. He is from first gen, and he's almost everyone's favorite. He's too mainstream. People hate him, people love him. Either you hate him or you love him. There really is no in between. Of course, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I think he's in between." But yeah, he's one of my favorites. I picked him obviously as my first starter. He was on the very first Pokemon game I ever played, which was Fire Red. Of course, I had to go with Charizard because he was the mascot of the game. But yeah, so Charizard's always been one of my favorites. I'm actually surprised I didn't put him up any higher. I'm kind of losing my my touch for him, kind of because he mega evolved, I guess, possibly. But I think that's kind of losing my touch on him. I'm not liking him as much anymore. I'm kind of loving a lot more fire starters. But yeah, so that is Charizard. He is number 10. Let's move into number 9. Coming in at number 9 is the tongue frog himself, Greninja. And there's a lot of reasons I love Greninja. I actually picked Fennekin as my first starter for Pokemon X, and actually for Pokemon Y I chose Chespin. I had both games, so I haven't even got Greninja yet, but like as a starter. But I got him online from a Wonder Trade, I'm pretty sure. He was a Japanese level 1 protein or Protein, however you're supposed to say that, Froakie, and I leveled him up right to 100 because I got him Pokerus, and then he also had, because he was from a foreign place, he leveled up faster too, and so I got him to 100 really quick, and I put Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Grass Knot, and Dark Pulse on him, max speed, max special attack, and he was a monster. Basically, I took him through the Elite Four, I think at least 30 to 40 times through the Elite Four, just leveling up other guys, and he would just wreck the Elite Four. He was level 100 easily, and he'd just go through, wreck every single one. Didn't even need to take any damage. He just destroyed everything. I PP upped all of his moves, and he's amazing. I still use him on my team today. I don't think there's a single competitive battle I've had where I haven't used him. He's kind of been a staple on my team, but I'm starting to lose his feeling, kind of like Charizard, for my team. He's very weak, and so I'm thinking of taking him out. But yeah, so that's basically my Greninja, my thoughts on Greninja. And another thing that I learned about later, but I have a shiny Greninja. I got one from a friend safari, from my friend's friend safari, which is ironic, but like he's an actual real life friend. But I got a shiny Frogadier, and I was stoked. I was hunting for at least 3 days, so I put in, I think, a good 6 hours trying to find this thing, and I finally got it. I named him Red Menace for some reason, because that tongue is that red tongue is deadly. It doesn't turn pink, it turns like blood red, and his whole body turns black. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on Greninja. Let's move on to number 8. Coming in at number 8 is the Steel Dragon Dialga, and I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly. I'm pretty sure it's Dialga, either Dialga or Dialga. Doesn't really matter, it's not that big of a deal, and please don't pound me on it in the comment section. It really doesn't matter that much. But yeah, so I have Dialga as my number 8 spot, and this is the first of 3 Gen 4s you'll see in this list, and a lot of Gen 4s, I think they just hit the hammer. They nailed it. I don't want to spoil anything for other upcoming top 10s or 5s or 6s, hint hint, nudge nudge, but Gen 4 is one of my favorites. It is awesome. I don't know why I love it so much. It's the gen that got me back into Pokemon. Platinum was my second favorite game, or it was my favorite game until X and Y came, and I picked Diamond, and Dialga was my guy. And he is awesome. His type combination is unparalleled. He is just incredible. I love him so much. I'm pretty sure he's neutral to Dragon, which is incredible for a Dragon Pokemon to do. And there's really nothing bad I can say about Dialga. He looks like a monster. He's amazing. I'm not sure which movie it was, but the Darkrai movie. I think it's called the Darkrai movie. I saw that movie. That's one of the only movies I've actually seen of Pokemon, and I loved him in that. There's really nothing I can explain. I just love Dialga so much. He looks so badass. He looks like such a tank. He looks like a monster, and he's the perfect representation of a steel dragon. So that is my number 8. Let's move on to number 7. Coming in at number 7 is the grass flying Shaymin, and I add flying with grass is obviously with the typing because I like Skymin. That's really what I just said. Skymin. I like Shaymin Skyform. That's my new nickname now for Shaymin, Skymin. I love Shaymin Skyform a lot better than just Shaymin normal. And yeah, there is no, what's the word for it? There's no comparison. Shaymin Skyform is so much better than regular Shaymin, and I don't know. I honestly have no idea why I like Shaymin Skyform that much. I loved his character in the anime. I honestly have no idea why I like Shaymin so much, but I do, and I think Shaymin is a badass. He's really tough, surprisingly tough, and I think he's one of the first, like, besides Torterra, like, really, really tough grass Pokemon, and it doesn't seem that way, but I'm sure I'm forgetting some other tough grass, but Torterra is the only one that comes to mind. But yeah, Shaymin, again, another Gen 4. I love Gen 4s, but yeah, Shaymin I think is incredible. One of my favorites. As you can tell, it's on my top 10 favorite list. But yes, that is number 7. And this also concludes the last legendary on my top 10. So now we're going to be moving into non-legendaries for the rest of the list. So let's do it. Number 6. Coming in at number 6 is Umbreon. And you know you can't have a top 10 without an evolution. And of course I say that now, but when I do other top 10s, I'm not going to have evolutions. But Umbreon is by far my favorite evolution. Shiny form, amazing. I have one ready. I have a shiny Eevee ready in my Pokemon Black 2. Ready to transfer over when Pokemon Bank finally goes up, which is annoying because it's taking forever to go up. And I want to get my Pokemon up so I can battle and actually have a good competitive team. But yeah, that's a Pokemon Bank rant. It's not really a good top 10 rant, but yeah, if you're watching this in the late future, you can tell what time this was uploaded without looking at the date. Yeah, I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But yeah, Umbreon is an amazing evolution. Like I said, my favorite. The design is amazing, impeccable, phenomenal. They definitely got it right. When you imagine a dark evolution, you definitely imagine Umbreon. Like there's no other like look. Like that is it. The rings, amazing, turn blue, shiny. Oh, everything about Umbreon is just perfect. They definitely got it right, making Umbreon and its shiny form. And yeah, so that is my number 6. Let's move into the top 5. Coming into the top 5, we start with Arcanine. And spoiler alert, in my top 5, there are 3 fire types. Can you tell I like fire? Yeah. No, I didn't think so. It wasn't that obvious. But, yeah, so starting us off in number 5, and the first fire type of the top 5, we have Arcanine. Arcanine is OG, original gangsta from Gen 1. He was a counter or a parallel with the Vulpix and Ninetales, and there was just no comparison. Arcanine was just that much better. His stats amazing, legendary Pokemon. Design was incredible. Apparently, it was supposed to be in Moltres' spot for the legendary birds, but they switched it out into Moltres because it didn't really work if it was a bird, dog. But I'm not sure if I fully believe that. I'm not sure if it's speculation or confirmed yet, but I told you that so you have the knowledge of it. But apparently Arcanine was Moltres, which is why it's called the legendary Pokemon, and that's why its stats are amazing. But anyways, again, like, it's super good for competitive. E-Speed is amazing. I think it learns E-Speed. Outrage. Arcanine can learn Outrage, I'm pretty sure. I haven't used Arcanine in a while, so again, this is just me trying to remember. But I'm pretty sure I ran a Flare Blitz. I'm trying to remember. Flare Blitz, Outrage, E-Speed, I think it was. And I can't remember what the last move was. But yeah, Arcanine was a tank for me. He was just incredible. But yeah, so design amazing. If it gets a Mega Evolution, I will be so freaking pumped. But yeah, so that is number 5. Let's move into number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the Steel Fairy Keychain of Love, Klefki. And before I go into detail why I love Klefki so much, I need to tell you a little story. First of all, me, Nathaniel, who you've seen me play Pokemon against in my battles, and Brady, the three of us, when we first found out about the Pokedex, when we first saw it, I think about a week before Pokemon X and Y's release, I saw that keychain, and I was like, that thing is gonna wreck you all. They're all like, oh yeah, I'm using Goomy, and like, they started the Goomy jokes, and they were like, oh, I'm gonna use, not Greninja, they were like Chestnut. Everyone thought Chestnut was gonna be amazing at the time. And I was like, I'm using this keychain, and you're all gonna die. And that's what I said. I'm like, keychain, and you're all gonna die. That's it. And so it got Prankster, which was pretty awesome. Stats were okay, but nothing I couldn't handle. But yeah, and basically I started using Klefki, and he was, for the first while, a staple on my team. I would not go a battle without using Klefki, but I have since replaced him with an upcoming candidate, so I can't really take him out, but can't really say who it is, but I've since replaced him on my team. And it's kind of obvious now that if you think about it, it gets really, really obvious, but I'll let you figure it out. But yeah, I just love Klefki. I think the design is actually pretty nice. I know everyone makes fun of it, like, oh, it's a keychain, like we get ice cream, garbage bag, and a keychain. It's like, actually, I kind of like it. Like, if you actually see, look at the rings. I'm pointing to the screen like an idiot, but the one key, there's the medieval aged key, there's the modern key, there's the Renaissance, I think it is, like, type key, and then there's a future key. It's the one on the far left, the one that's stretching far left. That's like a future key, and if you think about it, top right is the modern, I think bottom is medieval, and left is Renaissance. But if you look at the very left, that's like a future key, and that's actually really interesting to see if Pokemon actually could predict how keys would look in the future. But another reason why I love Klefki is this art, this fan art. All of the links to all the pictures and all the fan art will be in the description below, but this is one of my favorites. I've had it on my wallpaper for a long time on my computer, and I just love it. Like, it looks so nice, it looks so professional, looks so high quality. I give this guy mad props. But yeah, go check out whatever channel or website he's been posting that on. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I haven't looked into it. I just got the picture because it was amazing. But yeah, so that is my number 4. And he's Klefki, and he's amazing. Ching Ling, and you're dead. That's all it is. It's a joke I have with my friends. But yeah, so let's move into number 3. Moving into my top 3, and the second fire type of the top 5 is the staple on my team, the Bug Fire Volcarona. And I love Volcarona's design. He is magnificent. Oh, it looks so elegant. He looks so amazing. I can't fathom how much I love Volcarona. And yeah, I really can't. It doesn't go into words. Once I got a Larvesta from Nathaniel. I keep saying Nathaniel in this thing. Oh, he gets serious shout-outs in this. He had one in the French Safari. He had a Larvesta, I think, and he traded it to me, and he has been a staple on my team ever since. My Volcarona has been a complete staple. He's just like my Greninja. And he's not like my Klefki where he's been replaced. He's been like my Greninja where as soon as he's on my team, he has not gotten off yet. And he is he's a great player. And another, I'll mention Brady again, but he was talking to me earlier when we were battling, and he said, "You are nothing without your Volcarona." And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much true. I am nothing without my Volcarona. A Fiery Dance, he's a Fiery Dance, Bug Buzz, Roost, and Quiver Dance set. And he is amazing. I love him. I had Hurricane on him for a little bit instead of Roost, and then I realized Hurricane sucked. And then I started using Roost, and it's been amazing. I love Volcarona to death, and his design is amazing. His typing is, even though he's quad weak to rock, and Stealth Rocks does a ton of damage. I've got a spinner on my team, and so it's not that bad. But yeah, so that is my number 3. Moving into the top 2. Coming in at number 2, and my favorite starter of all time, and fire type, and fighting type, actually, for that matter. So, top 3 there, spoiler alerts for later, but Infernape. Monkey was one of my favorite Pokemon at the time, and when Gen 4 came out, that was when Monkey was my favorite type. And although Blaziken was ahead with firefighting, I think Infernape did it better. I honestly do. I'm sure I'm going to get tons of hate for this, but I think Infernape did firefighting better than Blaziken did. And I know Blaziken is used a lot more in competitive battling, and I don't really like Infernape for competitive battling. He's not that great. Iron Fist is okay, I guess, for hidden ability, but it's not incredible. But I just love his aesthetics. I love the way he looks. I love everything about him is awesome. I've had a level 100 one with him from Diamond that I've actually transferred all the way up, waiting in Black 2 to come for Pokemon Bank, like I went on the Rampage earlier. But I've got a level 100 Infernape ready to move up. But I just love Infernape. Honestly, there's really nothing you can say to persuade me otherwise. His design is amazing. I can't really say his typing's good, but I do think he did firefighting better than Blaziken. I know I'm gonna get tons of hate for that, but I do. Monkey's amazing, and yeah, there's really nothing else to do but to go into the number 1. So it's all come down to this, and if you can predict this, you are really good at obvious stuff. If you can't predict it, just look around my channel a little bit and you'll find it. But let's move into number 1. And coming in at number 1, if it wasn't any more obvious, is Garbodor. I am joking. Let's be serious. It's Sableye. Come on. Sableye is amazing. Let's be real here. Prankster, one weakness, amazing design. He eats diamonds and emeralds and rubies and sapphire. He eats all of that, and I just realized I just named 4 different Pokemon games. I totally did not do that on purpose. That was actually hilarious. I just realized I did that now. But yeah, Sableye, he eats diamonds, I think. But Sableye, his design is incredible, and please don't say I like him because he's overpowered. He's just that much better because he's overpowered. I like him honestly because I had a stuffy of him. I had a stuffy of a Sableye, and he fit perfectly in my arms when I was a little kid, and I love Sableye to death. Prankster, no one weakness to Fairy. Oh, his design, he eats diamonds, I think. I'm not sure yet. I probably should have looked that up before I did this. But I'm just going to go with it. He eats diamonds. Come on. That is incredible. He has to have diamond teeth. That's the only way that's possible. But his design is incredible. With his parallel to Mawile getting the Mega Evolution, I am really hoping Sableye gets a Mega Evolution. That would be insanity. I would love a Sableye Mega Evolution. That would be so amazing. Sableye is my favorite. He is the icon of my channel. As you can see, every single place you go on my channel, he's the icon. Sableye is my favorite. That is it. There's really nothing more to say. And yeah, I guess now it's time for the outro. But thank you for watching. If you stuck around for the end, thank you so much. I would love to hear input on how this first episode of the top 10 Pokemon lists went. I can't really do a lot of like stuff like showing stats and putting animations in and everything because the editing program I'm using, I use Final Cut Pro X trial version, but I don't have the it's not optimized for editing like actual like really good stuff, and my computer can't handle a lot of it that well just because it's kind of getting pretty old. But yeah, so I hope you like the series. I hope you like how it looked. I hope you like everything so far. Give me feedback, please. Tell me what your favorite top 10 Pokemon are. And yeah, my friend code is in the link below. Put yours in the comments if you want to be friends. Let's battle. I'll post some. Tell me your suggestions. But yeah, next week I'll be coming out with my top 10 favorite normal type Pokemon. I'll hopefully be able to upload that next Wednesday as well. I'm gonna try to go with the pattern of uploading every Wednesday, but no promises there. But yeah, thank you for watching. I am ThePokeist. Don't forget to leave your top 10 or top 5 or top 20 or top 100, maybe top 719, I think it is. Whatever, in the link below, not in the link below, in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm ThePokeist. See you later.